This is not live right now, right? On YouTube, right? Okay.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Sayyid Shujauddin Rafai, and let us start with the session now. I will be presenting very, very soon. Let me find that. Yeah, all right. Oruj, is my presentation visible?
No, Shuja, it is not. Are you like, did you click on the present button at the bottom and
Yes. Oruj, you can mute yourself on the Google Meet.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Right. Yeah, one second. Is my screen visible now? Hello everyone.
Yeah, it is visible now.
All right, let us start. So, hi everyone, my name is Syed Shujauddin Rafai. I am your GDSC lead of Keshav Memorial Institute of Technology. I am a final year student from CSEB. All right, so now a lot of you have this doubt that what GDSC actually is. So, let me get to that. Before that, if you want to, connect with me on LinkedIn, you can actually. Yeah. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, here are the QR codes. If you want to contact me on email, you can scan this QR code. I'll pause for 5 seconds on the slide. All right. Uh, all right. So what GDSC? What is GDSC? GDSC is basically a community group in your college where you get involved with technology and learn new stuff about Google technologies, new and emerging stuff about Google technologies. So the main advantage of joining a GDSC is that you will be involved in a peer community group, so that you can grow your knowledge and connect with more people and grow your network. And yeah, the thing about GDSC is that unlike other college clubs, you can join GDSC and stay in GDSC till the end of your college and from the beginning of your college, because our college has this restriction on new joinees or first years who are in their first semester not being able to join clubs. But that restriction is not there for GDSC. Everyone is welcome to join GDSC KMIT. Now, how will you be learning in GDSC? So, this session is mainly about the cloud study jams, right? So, you will be learning about cloud in this month, and my facilitator will be taking over very soon. But yeah, the type of events that we'll be conducting are like workshops, talks, and project building activities. Sometimes we might even have an offline workshop. So, stay tuned to our social media for updates. How will you grow? You will obviously grow your network, and GDSC being a global thing, you will also be participating in a few global competitions as well. There will be one lead from campus, that is obvious. And yeah, GDSC did start in India in 2017. As of 2023, there are 2,200 plus GDSC leads. GDSCs are active in 100 plus countries, and over 1.3 million developers have been reached through the initiative of GDSC. How can you join the GDSC? If you have, or if you haven't joined GDSC KMIT already, this QR code is there. You can scan the QR code, go to our chapter page, and join from there. And yeah, our socials are mentioned on our Instagram, which is at GDSCKMIT. You can go there, go to the link in bio, and join every form of communication we have. We even have a Discord server. All right. I think we can share the Discord links and everything in the chat if that is possible. Okay, let me introduce my team. We have a core team. We are 6 people. I am the lead, and then the most important person for this month will be Jay Parmar, who is your cloud facilitator. He will be conducting doubt clearing sessions for your cloud study jams. Then we have Mohammad Huzaif Ahmad, who is the web lead. Then we have Syed Uruj Ahmad, who is the AIML facilitator. Finally, we have Bhargavi Acharya, who is the Android and Flutter facilitator. And then there's Kavya Macha. I think she's not here today, but yeah, she is the designer marketing lead of GDSC KMIT. All right. I will be stopping my presentation and it will be over to Jai Parmar now. He will be sharing about the cloud study jams for now. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, Shuja, for your introduction. Over to Jai.
Just a minute, I'm just trying to share.
No problem, Jai.
Hello?
No, Jai, it's not visible.
Okay, I'll just share it again.
You have an option to share your screen, I guess,
Yeah,
because
at
the
the
Yeah,
present
bottom.
yeah,
option
I'm
for
sharing.
slides is a little bit wonky.
It's loading. Just wait. Now is it
Oh,
visible?
yeah. Yes.
Alright. Yeah. So for the first event of GDSE KMIT, this is the Google Cloud Study Jams for the 2023-2024 academic year. And what is this about actually? So these cloud study jams will be aiding you to like learn the fundamentals of Google Cloud. And what is this about? Is Google Cloud is one of the providers which provides you cloud computing infrastructure. So I will be explaining about that later. And what is this cloud jams are? Actually, this will be our these are exclusive courses on the Google Skill Boost platform, which are available free of cost for the GDSE members for a limited period of time and for a limited number of students. And this year we are also having an extra pathway, which is the generative AI pathway. So get aboard, upskill with the Google's community, and gain the knowledge of booming technologies like cloud computing and generative AI, so that you will be industry ready, right? So registrations are we are starting registrations today. We'll be sharing a form. You need to fill the forms, and we'll inform the process later on in this meet. So we have to submit the forms before 26th, uh, 12 in noon, so that we can like process the your registrations and submit to the GDSE India, right? And now, what does it mean to submit a correct entry? So, first of all, you need a new Cloud Skill Boost account created after 22nd September, and it should have no labs completed on this account in the past related to any of the topics like involving Google Cloud. And in the form, you need to ensure that you are typing a correct email address without any typos, which is linked to your Cloud Skill Boost account. And provide the exact public URL in the registration form, uh, which you need to create account, and then create your account as a public profile, and then share that same URL in the form. Next. So based on how many people complete this whole course, we have three tiers. So these three tiers are like out of 150, 80 people are completing both the pathways. Tier 2 is 60 people completing, and tier 3 is 40 people. So what are these tier related about? So you are getting swags from Google for the GDSE members, and that are as follows. You can see that they are offering different swags for different tiers, right? So depending on how many students complete both pathways, will be offered number of tires as mentioned. For the tires, 80 for tire 1, tire 2 will getting 60 swags, and tire 3 will be providing swags to everyone, but the first people to complete the swags will complete the course will get to opt for the swags, right? If any doubts, please raise questions in the comment section.
Yeah, you guys can like ask any doubts that you have, and Jai and the rest of us will be answering them. So far, the only question that we've got is from Sandeep. Can you describe what is this meeting for? So Jai, can you like describe what are we having
Yeah.
this session for?
So seems like he missed the starting. So I'll again say that this meeting is regarding the intro of Google Cloud study jumps, and it also is the like ice breaking event for the first years, for which this is the first event for GDSE, and you'll get information about this cloud skill boost account creation regarding this study jams, and we'll also give us some basic overview for these two paths what we are having, which are cloud computing and generative AI.
Okay, great. And Varshit asks, where will the form be given? How will we be communicating with our community? So I'm sure that you guys, for attending this meeting, you've already registered on the event page on the official link for GDSC. I will send it to you. But also, please like stay tuned to our Instagram account, and we also have a LinkedIn account, and we'll also be communicating through your official class groups. So yeah, please stay tuned there.
So
And
one side note
then
that most of the communication regarding this study jams will be carried out into Discord, as we can't like publish all the things on public social media platforms. So join our Discord server, and most of the communication will be there.
yeah, in the comments, I have sent the Linktree link. Please join the Discord server of GDSA KMIT. It's the first button from there. All communications and any doubts that you have in the future, also, we can just like talk about it there and we can clarify your doubts.
Yeah. So let's move on, and I'll just share a new.
Yeah, we have a few other questions, but I guess first we can finish talking about what the course exactly is. And in the end, we can clarify your doubts regarding the forms and how you actually can join the course. So, Jay, go ahead. I will add your screen. Yeah.
Yeah, just this is not the one I wanted. I'll just share again. Yeah, is it visible?
No, Jay, it is not. Yeah, now it is.
I think it is now, right? Yeah. So now we are going towards generative AI and Google Cloud. What are these actually two things? So in this section, we are going to our agenda is like discussing about generative AI and Google basics, answering your queries based on these topics, and then a few announcements what we are going to make. Right. Over to Uruj for explaining generative AI.
Yes, just give me a second. I will share my screen and I will go ahead with the presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope my screen is visible. Let me go back to the start. So yeah, hello everyone. My name is Uruj. I'm your AIML facilitator through GDSA KMIT for this year, 2023 to 24. And I will be just giving you a very brief introduction to what generative AI is, because that is also going to be a component of this cloud study jump. So yeah, I'm sure maybe at least some of you have already attended the first info session that we had. In that, I remember using this picture where I was trying to explain to you guys like what exactly is artificial intelligence, this word that we keep hearing. Not trying to like repeat the slides or anything. I just like wanted to just give you a reminder about what we were talking about. So yeah, I was telling you guys that like we have this thing called artificial intelligence. It's not anything complex. Basically, anything where you're trying to mimic human intelligence is called artificial intelligence. And then machine learning is where you don't explicitly train it to give the output. You just give it data. It's exposed to this data. It trains itself, and then it gives you the output. So that is how it is even more easier, like even better than traditional programming, where you need to define all the loops and everything. And then we were also talking about deep learning back then. But moving on to this new term, which is also very relevant, called generative AI. What exactly is generative AI? I already told you guys that machine learning is something where you're not explicitly training it. So what makes generative AI so different? Well, what makes it different is generally machine learning is used for like classification tasks or something you're trying to transform. Like you're trying to transform some text to something else, like translate this. You train it on a bunch of words and their translations in another language, and then you can like train this intelligence to like transform data. But generation is when you train it on a bunch of general existing content, and then on its own it is creating completely new content. It is generating its own content. So far in machine learning, there was like object detection, like I want to find out what are the fruits in this image, something like that. That was machine learning. But generative AI is where it is generating things on its own. Like if I ask like generative AI model, which is used where I enter some sort of prompt, like ChatGPT, you enter some sort of prompt, write me a poem about college life, and then on its own, it's already been trained on a lot of existing content, and on its own, it's going to generate data. When given a prompt, it's going to use the statistical model that was already trained to detect the patterns and learn them, and it will give some sort of expected response and generate new content. And this is how we have evolved in this field of machine intelligence. Initially we had classification, which is like the very basic, like classify these numbers into even and odd. What do you think is the sentiment of this sentence? Is it positive, negative? And then after that we try to extract things, like extract maybe what are all the numbers in this text, something like that, or what is the pronoun in this sentence. And then transformation, I already explained it to you guys, like you're trying to translate text or you can summarize documents. And then generative AI is the last step which we are at the moment. It is the very peak where you're like completely generating new content. You can have a conversation with ChatGPT, Bard, or you have like other things where like Midjourney, where it's like generating an image from a prompt. Now, moving on to large language models. So, what is a large language model, and what? So, we have Bhargavi with us, who is our Android and Flutter facilitator. Me and Bhargavi are actually in project school. We are also like doing a generative AI project right now. So, I would ask you, Bhargavi, what do you know about a large language model? Can you like share with our viewers?
Yeah. Hi everyone. So large language models are basically the models which are trained on like huge amounts of data, and they are trained on the unstructured data, unlike deep learning or machine learning models. And it basically the models learn the patterns and the relationships between the words and the concepts in those data. So they are used for a large variety of tasks, such as, let's say, translation, text summarization, and image generation. And ChatGPT that we are seeing, it's an LLM. That's a large language model. And basically the architecture is used as transformers. They are trained on unstructured data. So when you ask a question to it, the model gives you an answer. It responds. It doesn't like predict or classify like machine learning models. It responds with it generates some new data from the concepts or the relationships that it learned from the unstructured data. Okay. Over to you.
That was a very proper explanation of what large language models are. So yeah, basically a very, like, you're just training it on a very large amount of unstructured data. And large language model, so like what is this image? Well, this is also showing you the evolution. So initially, I mean, even now we are doing traditional programming, but yeah, what we used to do, all the use cases, every loop, everything you're trying to describe in the program itself explicitly, that was traditional programming. And then you had machine learning, and then deep learning, neural networks. In that, you could like train it how to classify things. You could train it on a bunch of images of cats, which are labeled as cats, and also show it a bunch of images that are not cats. And then when you show it some sort of image, it will like be able to detect, is this a cat, is this not a cat? The neural network will be able to detect. But now we have reached this point where like very large generative language models, what does that do? You train it on this massive amount of unstructured data, or like any sort of data. Like instead of just showing it a bunch of images of cats or like just showing it some bunch of information, you can just train it on this large data set. In this example, you've trained it on this huge pile of books or anything for that matter. And then you can ask it something very specific. Now that you've learned all these millions of concepts, tell me this thing, clarify this doubt for me. That is where we're at, generative language models. So yeah, some examples are like GPT-3, Llama 2, and we have these two kinds of generative models, which are generative language models and generative image models. So Bhargavi, do you know any examples for generative image models?
There are basically, so there are two types of generative models that are image and text. So as we all know, text we all know which are the examples, like there is ChatGPT, there is Bard, and for image models also there are like GANs are used for that, and basically you give a prompt to it and it converts the text into an image, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then moving on to this next slide. Okay, so now this is something I just added just to show you guys. Like in this definition of generative image models, it says like transform random noise into images and generate images from prompts. So have any of you heard about stable diffusion? Like Jay, have you heard of do you know what stable diffusion is?
Yeah, I heard about it as it's a in generative image model. I'm not enough sure about it.
Yeah, great. So I just wanted to like show you guys one very small example. So what is going on here is you just like take a bunch of images and then you just keep adding noise to it to to the extent where like this image has been become completely like you can't even recognize the image. And then after adding all this noise to image, you just go backwards from this random noise. Now you'll be able to generate images using prompts. So that was what stable diffusion was. And then also just some applications to show you guys that this is actually a very important skill now that everyone is shifting to generative AI. Where can it be applied? So you can use this because we were talking about images for so long. So obviously, like art, you can like show, like tell it, recreate something, recreate, I don't know, recreate a model in recreate a painting in the style of so and so artist, or summarize this image, tell me what is happening here. Or you can even go backwards, like write a prompt, like generate an image of a cat with a pink hat, something like that. And then it's not just it's not just in this box where it's only images and text. You can also like do it for music, different things. As long as you have data that you can train it on, you can use it in the fields of like music or the stock market if you want to predict where the share prices are going to go, or in healthcare also, because humans can only learn some amount of data, but when it's a machine, then you can just train it on like a large amount of data. And we've already reached, but yeah, definitely in the future also we're going to reach stages where it's been trained on so much data that like a generative AI healthcare model would be more accurate than a doctor. So yeah, that is what I wanted to share with you guys, a basic introduction of generative AI and all its applications, which we will be covering in this course. So that's why, yeah, we have an answer from Akuldeep also. Ki Dali, yeah. Thank you for giving that example. And yeah, over to Jay. He will be talking to you guys about the main component of the Cloud Study Jam, which will be the cloud course. So yeah, over to Jay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, you're audible now.
So what is Google Cloud and what are cloud platform actually? So the first thing that we need is Google Cloud is one of the providers that provides cloud platform. What is the cloud platform now? It comes. So cloud platform is a sort of infrastructure provided by third party providers, so that you can take your own application or any complex task which are like running on your own computer or your own infrastructure and migrate it to the cloud, so that they're often running on third party servers, which are like have several benefits. So what are the benefits? It comes a natural questions, right? So first of the first benefit is that we get on-demand service. Now on-demand service literally means that when you need, you can access more hardware. When you need, you can access less hardware, and hence your load is balanced. And the another major benefit is broad network access. Usually these third party providers that provide the cloud platform have a huge network of data centers and servers all across the globe, so that you will be provided a server accordingly for your coverage area, so that there will be a minimum latency and your application would be scaled well. And also you have an option to customize your application as per the location, which would be the data provided by the provider as per your virtual private server. And resource rolling, what is this is the resources what you need is are automatically scaled without you needing to interfere with the any virtual private server manually. Let's say you need more CPU cores, then just pay to the provider and change a simple setting that will increase the number of cores in your system. And it also happens that in modern cloud providers, it also happens that you don't even need to reboot the machine. The hardware will be changed automatically without even needing to reboot, so that your application will be running on a better infrastructure, but without having any outage at all. And rapid elasticity is a thing that as I already explained, you need not to down the server in order to upgrade your hardware. So it would be easily adapted to the new environment or the better environment without any outages. So it will be quick. And measured service, this is one of the major reasons why cloud is becoming so popular. uh, when you are using certain resources that are only charged if you actually use them. uh, let's say you are having 8 CPU cores and 12 GB of RAM in your account pending, and you are using just 2 GB of RAM and some 4 cores, let's say. So what this platform offers you is, if you are using 2 GB of RAM and 2 GB of 2 cores, or your, let's say 4 cores, you will be charged accordingly, not for the whole thing what you have access to. So this is a huge benefit, as apart from physical servers, there is a overhead of investing a lot of money for the required hardware, in order to not invest multiple times and have a huge budget. So this will save you a lot of budget. And also it happens that for the physical infrastructure you need a lot of maintenance. For this, Google cloud platforms, including Google, Azure, and many more, there is no need to maintain manually the hardware. It is automatically done by the providers, right? And the next thing, as I already told, what are the major benefits? These are other benefits that are often highlighted for the specific platform, Google Cloud. So it is hugely scalable. It is most common to other platforms as well. But this Google Cloud offers businesses to scale resources up and down without needing to reboot based on what sort of tire you are in. There are various paid tires, right? So based on tire, it is not required to always reboot your server in order to upgrade your infrastructure. And global reach, we all know that the Google is a company which has the most widest coverage in terms of servers all across the globe. So with its data centers worldwide, your application would have the minimal latency, and your application would be running smooth as butter. And next thing is, this is an actually individual thing for Google Cloud, which is the security. Google Cloud like guarantees robust security features to protect your data, including your databases and other private keys which would be stored on the server. Another thing is this Google Cloud platform offers powerful VMs so that you can run any of your AI and machine learning workloads over there, so that they would perform better than running on your actual system, which often we as a students don't have access to server grades, right? So it would be definitely an upgrade to run them on Google Cloud. Yeah, next. So these are other features which are specific to Google Cloud. That this Google Cloud platform is not just any cloud provider, but it is an all-in-one platform which offers you many different tools so that you can optimize your application so that they are performing the best. Like some of the examples are Firebase, which would be integrated in their platform. Another thing is big data for analyzing big data analytics, and like there are many platforms which we are already using. For example, this Google Colab, it has one thing called AI, AI workloads. If you pay on the go, then you will be able to run large models on that Google Colab platform. This is a sort of thing which can be used to explain Google Cloud. And as I already said, it's highly scalable and reliable computing infrastructure. Another thing is that Google's data centers, all what they provide for the users is the same infrastructure what they use internally for their platforms like Gmail, Google Search, and YouTube. So you are like rest assured that you will be provided the best experience ever, which is already like used by Google platforms. So this is one of the best things about Google Cloud. And another thing is this we can like share same resources among a group of developers, so that if we are developing an application which is developed in collaboration with the team, this is the platform where you would go, so that every developer has a role and access level, so that he can maintain and organize the software what you are deploying to a certain extent and not any other things, right? And these are the like cloud certifications offered by Google, right? Now is the time when you ask question answers and clarify all your doubts.
Yeah, I think we already have quite a few doubts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I like? Yeah, fine. I will share the doubts and you guys can answer them. We've already. Okay, yeah. So, what is a Google Boost account?
Yeah, we are shortly going to demo you about creating the Cloud Skill Boost account. So save it for later, right?
Okay, great. And then where will the form be given? We already answered that. It will be shared on the Discord server, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, and then someone is asking, can you tell me what is a public profile URL? What code do you need to register for GDSC? So, for you, I would say we already have a reel showing exactly how to register, like how to make a GDSC account. It's there on an Instagram page also. Like we give you a complete demo of how to create a account, and Jay is going to show you a tutorial for how to create the Cloud Boost account also. And then yeah, many people are just asking about the form, like how to fill, which we are going to be showing. Okay, we have one question now. What does
Let's
it
just
mean to complete a tier? So what are these three tiers? Can you explain that, Jay?
Yeah. So these tiers are way to classify different GDSC chapters, which are like different institutions which have GDSC, to differentiate how many students have completed this course, and how well this institution is. This like these are the vague method to rank all the institutes. Tier 1 is when 18 students out of the 150 registered have completed both the pathways, which are generative AI and cloud computing. Then comes the second tier, which means 60 students have completed these both pathways, and the last is tier 3, in which 40 students have completed these pathways.
So basically, we want to take people who are actually going to be completing the course, and when you actually like sit through the whole coursework and submit all the assignments, then like we can show that KMIT is on par with all the other colleges in GDSC, and we will also be getting the rewards, which like some goodies that we showed. Okay,
We already
now
mentioned that you will be getting swags, right?
yeah, exactly. And now we have this question. Okay, Jay, what is the
Yeah,
use of this course? Why take
yeah,
this course? Why should any
like
KMIT student join?
yeah. This course is actually very useful in the career of any software developer, or I would say rather say that not only a software developer, but it is like good to have knowledge about any platform, regardless of what field are you in. So for this software software developers, this is the best way to kickstart your journey for knowing about uh, cloud and generative AI, which are the booming technologies which have just shook the whole market. And it is also a required skill, and at time that almost all companies will be requiring you these skills. And cloud is a sort of a thing that almost all applications need to use. So, using this course, you can clarify all your basics regarding this cloud thing, utilizing the cloud platform, and practically implementing things, not just mugging up the theory and all. You will be actually doing things on the Google Cloud platform. You will be given some credits, and you will be executing things on the Google Cloud platform. So it's like a practical experience, and it is the better way to learn. And also for the generative AI thing, we are going they are going to provide a arcade game sort of a theme where you can learn the basics of generative AI in a gamified way. So this is very useful for your career, not just like I have completed this thing and I don't know anything about this. You are also going to know the practical use cases, and also you are going to know how things are practically done.
Yeah, exactly. And this is actually supposed to be a paid course by Google, but GDSC members are the like X amount of registered members are going to be getting it for free. So it's a course by Google, by professionals, and it will also have real world tools that you will be using throughout your career. And like Jay said, it'll be practical knowledge, not just something that you remember and then forget about. Okay, now Bhargavi, someone is asking, are you guys gonna teach us?
The courses will be taken by certified developers, but then we will be clarifying your doubts if you have any, like on a weekly basis or something like that.
Yeah.
So we won't
So
be actually teaching you, but we will be clarifying your doubts.
yeah, so the coursework will be by Google, but yeah, we will just be, and you'll be seeing a lot of Jay, and also maybe sometimes the rest of us will be having regular clarification sessions so that we can answer any questions that you have. Okay, so now one of some people are like talking about how they're not active on Instagram. You can definitely just use the Discord server itself, which will have everything. We also have a chapter page. I will share the link again. This has all the accounts that we have. So we'll be communicating with you guys regularly through these accounts. Now someone's asking what is the date of the form and like submission. Like, can you maybe like tell us the time, like the deadlines again, Jay, just as a reminder.
Yeah, we'll be shortly sharing you the form in the Discord server itself, and you need to complete the form on or before 26th noon, right? So that we need to filter out things, and we need to like apply for the actual form, which will be provided by the GDSC India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then some people are asking where do you conduct the classes? So through your CloudBoost account, you'll be able to access the coursework, and we will try to use YouTube live streams to stay in touch with you guys and answer all your doubts regularly. And then, yeah, will we be receiving any kind of certification from this course? I think we will, right, Jay? Like at the end of the course, if somebody
Uh,
successfully completes it.
this specific course doesn't have like mandatory certifications for all, because this is a huge event like taking place worldwide, and issuing certifications for all of them would be a headache for them, right?
Hmm.
So if you need certification, you can apply for it on the same Cloud Skill Boost platform, and you will then carried out through a process where you will be issued a certification thing, and based on this course which you taken.
Hmm. Great. So you will be able to show proof that you've attended this course as long as you actually have the knowledge and then you apply. So regularly they'll need to
Yeah,
apply.
one more
Yeah,
thing,
go
what
on.
you will get is you are actually getting a badge on this skill boost account that you have completed. So you do have a proof that you have completed this. And what actually matters is not certification but gaining the skills. And this whole event is regarding that, not just gaining certifications.
Exactly, like real life skills. Okay, and can you just remind us once again of to the people maybe who joined late, when will the classes, when will this actually start? What is the timeline?
Yeah, so this actual event will be starting from October 3rd, right? So from the
Yeah.
October 3rd, you will be assigned, you will be able to access this Cloud Skill Boost account, and you will be accessing play with the playground, and the generative AI thing will, you will be allotted a slot which would be 1 week out of the 4, and you have to complete this task on in that specific week itself,
Hmm.
because generative AI is like sort of heavy on their infrastructure, right?
Hmm.
Because traffic will be more, and all people won't be able to access that.
Okay, and then yeah, let's just like keep going with the questions, and then in the end we can like have the announcement. So someone Varshit asks, is this only for KMITians or can even others join? This is GDSE KMIT, so it is open for all KMITians. Like we want to keep it just to our college and the students, so that as a college we can benefit and we can like show in, because this is a worldwide study jam that's happening, so that's why we want to like represent our college and show like see where you stand on the worldwide leaderboard. And then Pavitra asks, is it for 4 years? I'm assuming you're asking, is it for all 4 years? Yes, we do not like we. It's not like first years or like fourth years you can't join. We don't have any restrictions. Everyone is open, and we would definitely recommend that even if you're a first year, just apply. Like these skills, you might like you have
Hi
some time
guys.
also now. Yeah, hi Joseph. Joseph, is that Joseph only? Just unmuted himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joseph. If you
Sorry,
go on, go
sorry,
on.
I was inactive due to
Yeah.
some like I had a connection issue. So yeah, like 2 to 3 people asked about registration. So let me make this clear. One mandatory registration to enter in KMIT chapter, and in that chapter there will be different events. Like each timeline will have a different event, and for each event you'll have to register once again for that event. So there are two registrations. One is mandatory to get into KMIT chapter, and the other one is that. So just make that
Yeah,
clarify.
yeah, like you only do the first registration once, which is just like become a part of the chapter, and then every time an event is held, you need to RSVP to the event.
Like,
And
so
the
RSVP is sort of a
certificates.
ticketing system which would be like allowing you access for this all the virtual events what we are taking organizing, right?
Exactly. True.
And the certificates will be from GDSC KMIT, not like, yeah, not the Google, but GDSC KMIT.
Perfect. And then how many weeks is this course? It's like 4 weeks, right, Jay?
Yeah, this course is going to take place from 3rd October to 30th October, right? So you have to complete all these both these pathways, including all the different parts until on or before 30th October.
Just give me a second. I will move on to the next question. Uh, yeah, I just like thought it might be useful to just keep this on the screen that
Yeah.
from 3rd to 30th we have this course. And then yeah, just wanted to show you this Linktree link. It's also there in the comments. I'll like send it again. Like just but if you have this Linktree link, all the links are here only, so you don't have to like worry about not being out of the loop. Moving on, Steven asks, are freshers eligible? Yeah, like we've said several times, it's open
Yeah.
for all 4 years. But coming to something a bit more different, what are the prerequisites? Are there any prerequisites, Jai, for this course?
Yep, this specific course doesn't require any knowledge, previous knowledge regarding any of the fields, any either of the pathways. As this course is basically from the scratch, and you will be gaining knowledge for all the basic things what you need for this both pathways. Right? There is no prerequisite knowledge, so don't hesitate and register for this.
Perfect. And then the dates we've told you, it's October 3rd to 20, and this is a self-paced course, so you don't have to worry about like being busy at some time of the day, because you can access the coursework whenever you want, and we'll have regular like there will be a time for the doubt clarification sessions, which we'll be having through YouTube, and like this only, you can like send us all your doubts and we'll be clarifying them. Okay, now will we be working on projects?
uh,
There will be hands-on
Actually
application.
not on actual projects, but like it's like sort of small parts of the projects what you're going to implement, because implementing a complete project would require a lot of time apart from your regular academics, and which would not be feasible for all, right? Because academics are going parallel, and we need to learn these skills as well parallelly. So you are going to make small parts of the project, like deploying some certain part of the application on the server, creating a VPS, creating like limitations, and all these different skills, not actually a project, but these skills would actually be useful when you create a real life project, right? Hope that this doubt is clarified for all.
Yeah, that works. And then, yeah, again, certification we've already answered. Is this a club like Recurse? Okay, let's talk about what makes this similar to Recurse and what makes this different from Recurse. So, obviously, this is also a club. So, yeah, to answer your question directly, yeah, this is a club, just like Recurse. But what makes it different is in Recurse we had to like apply, right? You had to apply, you had to write a test, and then only like Recurse members. It's a fixed amount of people now. But GDSE is open to everyone. Everyone can register even right now if you want. You can like go and register, become a member of this KMIT chapter of GDSE, and yeah, that's what makes this a bit different from Recurse. Ki it's open for everyone. Moving on,
Yeah.
Sai Krishna asks, yeah, go on.
Yeah, for the club thing, I wanted to add on a point for what the Uruj said, that this is unlike the recurs in a way also, that students not from KMIT can also register, but the only setback is they might not able to access all the events, because we would be organizing offline. And like it is also, I think, that all facilities, all the courses what we are organizing are not available for all students, right? So
Hmm.
any student from KMIT will benefit 100%, but it is not like that some another member from other institution cannot join this club. He can definitely join if his his institution doesn't have this GDSC thing, but he would not be able to access all the courses, right? All the
Hmm.
events.
True. Okay, and then we've already told that there are no prerequisites to fill this form. Okay, now something else. How many hours per week are online classes?
Yeah, this is technically based on you because this is sort of a self-paced course, so that you need to figure out how much time you need.
True. It's a self-paced course. It's up to you how many hours you want. It's not like you need to sit for these many hours. And it's going to be from scratch. It will be very helpful for you. So, and for the doubt clarification, it's not like exactly coursework, right? We're just like here to help you guys out. So it won't be like that many hours where you need to sit with notes and like spare some time. If you have any doubts, you can just join and ask your doubts. That's it. Okay, and then is it self-paced? Yeah, it is self-paced. We've answered that. And then someone else asks, okay, yeah. So guys, this is not Tessellator or anything where it's like going to close at 11 or anything. This is going to be by Google. The coursework will be open. You can access it whatever time you want. So that is not something that you have to be worried about. And then the final question, which platform will it be held? As you have said many times, Jay, just like tell them one last time.
Yeah. So this course is completely going to take place on the Google Cloud Skill Boost platform, and I'll be giving a short walkthrough for creating account on this, right? So any more doubts, you can contact us on the Discord server, and we'll clarify all of them for you, right?
Yeah, that's great. We've gone through all the doubts that are there in this YouTube live comments. So, and yeah, definitely don't hesitate to if you don't want to ask now or if you're not present now and you're watching like a replay of this video, just reach out to us on Discord and we will be answering all the other questions. Just a few final questions. Let's just go through them. Sai Krishna asks, tell me how about the assignments and how frequently they will be there.
Yeah, assignments are like we don't actually have assignment sort of a thing, but there are surely sort of quizzes. So you need to attend complete a specific part of the course, and then attend the quiz, and then proceed to the next course, right?
Hmm.
So for the assignments part, there is not so much of clarity for us all as well, because this skill boost account is skill boost platform is like completely offered by Google, and we cannot ask them. So we only have this information that you'll have quizzes, and majority of the time assignments won't be there, but you need to work out yourself for this practically using the skills what you have learned.
Perfect. It would be very helpful if you guys post videos on how to join the club. We already have a video. It's literally uploaded right now on our Instagram page, which is step by step showing you how to become a part of GDSC. And right now, we will also have, will in this YouTube live itself, we'll be showing you step by step how to make a skill boost account. Yeah, that's it. And then we have some feedback, like people are saying it will be great if all upcoming meetings are on YouTube. Yeah, definitely we will live stream the session, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, thanks everyone for your doubts. We hope we were able to help you. If you have anything, feel free. Or else also later also you can just reach out on Discord. Now let's go back to the final part of this session. We'll show you right now a demo for this registration on CloudBoost. Over to Jay.
Yeah, just I'll present my screen.
Yeah.
So my screen is visible, right?
Yeah, Jay, it is visible.
Yeah. So just search. I'll just start from scratch. So you need to search for Google Cloud Skill Boost, and the first link you will be getting is the actual link, cloudskillboost.google. Yeah. So this is the page, and you need to create a new account, join, right? Uh, Sign in with Google, opt for. and make sure you are making a new Gmail account so that your complete activity is separate. And if you are not making a new Google account, we can guarantee your registration is confirmed or not. So make sure using a new Google account and creating a new Cloud Skill Boost account uh, after this session, right? So I'm opting for sign in with Google. Select your relevant email address which you have newly created. I'm again and again repeating that you need to create a new account. Yeah, this accept this clarification, accept the terms of service for the quick labs. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the page after registration you can get. And now profile, go to this profile section and make profile public. Just click this and you have to confirm. Now your profile is public to all, and this is the link what we are asking for. This is the link for your public profile, and we will require this link in the form for registrations, right? So copy this link and enter this in the forms. Any doubts on the procedure for creating this Cloud Skill Boost account?
Okay, let's see if anyone has any doubts. So someone is asking, why should we create a new account? Like Jay said, basically you have this general email account, but to have all your GDSE activities and all this like cloud skill boost activities on a proper place, that's why we want you to like make a dedicated account. That will make it a lot easier when you fill this form with your public URL and all communications. You can just like containerize all the activities that you're doing through this course in a single place instead of just like getting it cluttered in your own email account. And then new Google account as in account for skill boost or a completely new email.
Yeah, so you need to make a completely new email and join this Cloud Skill Boost platform with that specific email only. Because we are strictly instructed that you need to create a new account, or else your registration might be cancelled without any notice. So
Exactly.
we are not responsible if you are applying with an existing account. Create a new Google account, create a new email on Google, and then register with that same new email on this Cloud Skill Boost platform, as I showed a demo.
Yeah, so just a very small overview. All you had to do, it was a very simple process. You just have to search for Google Cloud Skill Boost, and then if I remember right, sign in from Google, and then use the new email account, and then make profile batch public, and then you get the link and share it. Right, Jay?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. And then, okay, I think this is one of the last questions that we're going to be getting. Rohit asks, is it like related in any way where if you complete this course, you get any free cloud credits?
Yeah, for after the completion you won't be getting any free cloud credits, but during the course you are having credits for like executing all your learnings into a practical application thing. But that credits will be valid only from 3rd October to 30th October. After that, like credits will.
They won't be valid. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, like throughout this coursework, they'll be able to access using these credits. After that, they'll be invalid. Okay, and then so again, is the Gmail supposed to be new? Yes, it is supposed to be new. And then Sai Krishna asks, is this insisted by Google? Is this like recommended? Yeah, like the GDSC has been this huge community that's been doing this from several years, and they themselves have like recommended that we make a new account, right, Jay? Like it's not something that
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
we are telling you guys to do. So yeah, I am a member of GDSC. Do I need to join a Discord server for updates? Yeah,
Yeah, you need to join the Discord server, as most of the announcements regarding this event are going to be shared on Discord only. We can't share them on public profiles like Instagram or anything.
exactly. And then someone's asking, where do you share the link which Jai has selected? Like after all this process, we will release a registration form. That will be the main form that you fill for registering for the course. So now what you need to do, you need to become a member of GDSC chapter. And whenever we have events RSVP, that we've explained. And then Jai has also explained how to make a Cloud Skill Boost account. This URL you'll be sharing on the form that we sent for this course, which is the Cloud Study Jam course. Yeah, that's it. And then Pavitra Kumar asks, where do you get this registration form? Through the Discord server, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So,
So
any
it's
more
8:40.
further doubts?
Yeah, it's 8:46. Let's like take five more minutes for wrapping it up. So yeah, just a few general questions. When will you release the registration form?
So registration form will be released shortly today itself. So you need to fill up the form, and we'll make another announcements on the server itself. So
Discord server.
stay
So
tuned. I am again repeating that no announcement would be made regarding this event on any public profile. You need to join the Discord server only. Right.
perfect. So now
So
we will be releasing a form which they'll have to register and they'll also have to join the server for regular updates. Go on, Jay.
yeah. So I need to present this. Just a few small announcement now. Uh,
Great.
I need to share it again, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So small announcements. Yeah. So, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the announcement what we have. The deadline to complete all these activities what are going to be on this course agenda is 30th October 5 p.m. So you need to complete both the pathways of the Google Cloud study jams on or before 30th October, and the deadline is 5 p.m. So you won't be. Hello,
Yeah,
am I
Jay.
audible right now?
Yeah, Jay, you are audible. Go on.
Yeah. So sorry. So you need to complete all this course before 30th October. And one more thing that the students who will fail to complete this course before this deadline will be blacklisted for from participating in any other program under GDSC or other Google events. So make sure you are registering only if you are sure that you are going to complete this course.
True. So why we are doing this is we want people to take the course and actually be able to complete the course. Like some people might just register and like, so we don't want like a lot of inactive registrations to be there in this 150. We want to take people who actually, because this is not available to everyone, right? Only to 150 people we can like give this course which was paid and it became free because of GDSC. So that's why if you register, we would really like you to be active and actually finish this program. And if you do, then you can just stay with us on this journey because we are going to have many more study jams where you learn actual practical skills. We're going to have this cloud study jam, and then Bhargavi will be taking your Android and Flutter jams, and then Joseph will be taking your web development related. I will be taking our machine learning jam. All of this has been set by GDSC themselves. This course is provided by Google itself. We are just like trying to give a platform where you can access these courses, and we just want to like clarify your doubts and like help you have a smooth process. And if some of you attended the info session, you also know that we also have this global hackathon that is going to be held. So yeah, those were just some of the perks of being a member of GDSC. So that's why we want you to actually, when you register for an event, then complete it, or else you won't be able to participate on the other programs and you'll be blacklisted. And then some people are worried because they registered with their old email account to GDSE. The GDSE chapter, I think that is fine. That is not an issue. The only thing is when you make a Cloud Skill Boost account, then we want you to actually like make a new Gmail account, right, Jay? It's not
Yeah,
related
yeah.
to that like chapter.
You don't worry if you're already registered with an existing email to GDSE chapter. We are no longer we are no not worried about new accounts for this registering in GDSE. Only thing is you need to have a new account in order to use this course which is provided by GDSE and register to the Cloud Skill Boost account. Or else your like application may be rejected. We can't do anything about that. That is entirely process is done by the GDSC India.
Yeah, exactly. Like the organization itself will be doing this. It's not related to the chapter again, Jashwant. He's just like asked that out again. Yeah, like this member of GDSC. Obviously, all of you are members of GDSC. That's how you were able to access the link to this course. I mean, this live stream. That is that's a different thing. You don't have to worry about that. The only thing is this course, this Google Cloud Skill Boost. For being a part of this, we want you to make a new Gmail account, and then the link which Jay showed you in his tutorial, share that in the form which we'll be releasing soon. And yeah, again, same doubt. Do we need to register GDSE KMIT chapter again with your new account? No. If you've already registered with your old email, you don't have to again register with your new email also and become a member of KMIT chapter. Okay. What like coursework has been shared, and yeah, some people are again asking like what is it precisely that we are learning through this course. So any like final conclusions, Jay, on what it is? Like some people are
Yeah.
Harshit
So
is
in
asking.
short, you are going to learn the yeah. In short, you are going to learn the basics of cloud computing and generative AI through an intuitive design course by the Google engineers, and this would be like sort of a kickstart for your journey on these necessary skills. What you are like required for building up a career in software industry.
True. I'll share one last doubt, guys. 1 second. Yeah, okay. So we've like answered the doubts. What is GDSE chapter and how do I join it? Please go to our Linktree account. I will like send you the link again. In this, we have the third link. I will just share my screen and show you again. Like it's not that complicated. I can like just show you right now itself if some of you are worried about this thing. Okay, yeah, Chrome tab.
Chapter is
Yeah, so
like our institution, which is a part of GDSC. So you need to join it in order to attend any of these courses. So I guess you are already a member of GDS KMIT.
true. So yeah, this is the Linktree link which I will send again in the comments also. But yeah, it's there on our Instagram also, and this will have all the links. So Linktree slash GDSC KMIT. Here you have the Discord server link, and then you can also register yourself as a member. So yeah, that's my answer to what is GDSC chapter and how do I join it. Some people are asking
Okay.
about the hackathon, which we were mentioning from the info session. It's not something that is happening right now. We will share the updates as soon as it happens again. If you would like, you could watch our first information session that we held. It is there on YouTube as a video. The info session introduction to GDSE. It's there on our YouTube channel, which is also there on this link tree. So yeah, just like click on this link tree, follow our Instagram page, join the Discord server, register yourself as GDSE member, and you can also, check the videos if you did not like attend the previous sessions, if you just want like a brief overview. Yeah, Jay, you were saying something. Is there anything else that we need to address?
No, not at present. Basically, one last instruction and one of the most important link or the email. Make sure that you are correctly just copy and paste your profile URL and your
Jay, Jay, I think you were like your voice was breaking, so that's why like we couldn't hear you. Can you just like
now is it audible?
yeah, you're audible now clearly. So yeah, just go on with your important announcement.
Yeah. So the thing I was telling that be sure that you are not messing up like email ID associated with it. Make sure you are providing the correct URL and the correct email ID associated with the same account, or else you're like not actually eligible, because we need both of those things to provide you the
Match.
course. If you are not providing your correct URL, you are like that specific course which was reserved for you might be like provided to some other person sitting in some other corner of the globe. We can't do anything. We can't even figure out who was that. So make sure you are providing things and the data which is true, and you should not have it have any typos basically.
Yeah. So yeah, they just need to make sure that the email account and the Cloud Skill URL, they're both matching for the new
Yeah,
email account which they made.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
So
worry about like the like what they were talking about, right? Like being a part of the chapter with an old email account, that all is fine. Just they need a new email account for the Skill Boost email. That's it. Yeah, Jay.
yeah, for one more announcement for the first years is we are going to have a small aptitude test tomorrow, so that we can figure out how many of you are actually going to complete this course, and accordingly we can like provide registrations for you. So make sure you are on the Discord. We will be sharing a link for the test and info regarding that on the Discord, and you need to complete the test in order to attend this course, right? It would be basic aptitude test. Do not hype up the thing and think that we don't know anything. How would we commence if any sort of computer related things are there? It would be an basic aptitude test, so we can test your skills.
True. So you they don't have to like be worried about not being prepared enough and all. Perfect. And then some people they've all yeah great job, but some people have already made the Skill Boost account like right now as you were showing the demo. Yeah, just keep the
Yeah,
link
no
safe with
problem.
you. When we open the form, you can share it.
Yeah, yeah. We have one more doubt that can we join the Discord server with old email IDs? So we are not for our side. We are not requiring you to have a new email account for any of the communications what are going on in for GDSC KMIT thing. Or you can have any email account, either let it be new, let it be old, let it be anything. But only for this specific course, we need to provide your data to the GDSC India, right? So we for that we need a new Gmail ID and a new Cloud Skill account linked to that specific email ID.
Yeah, that makes sense. So everything is on one side. You don't have to worry. Only the course, the Cloud Skill URL, for that they need a new email ID. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, go on, Guruj.
No, that's it. I was just like, I think that's it. Right? Does anyone have anything else they want to add before we wrap it up?
So we hope that we have clarified all a whole lot of doubts which were regarding this GDSC among the first years, and also for the cloud study jumps among all of you. So if you have any doubts pending, join us on Discord and ask your doubts. We'll just clarify them then and there. And let's just wrap up the session. It's already 9.
Hmm.
Yeah.
True. And this video is recorded on YouTube. Like the live stream will be uploaded on YouTube. So if you join late, you don't have to worry about that. One final thing, I will just share the Linktree link one last time so that you can just like.
We'll also add it to the description so that it will be accessible, right?
Yeah, Jay, what did you just say?
We'll add it to video description, right? So it will be
Yeah,
accessible.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
It will be
It's already
also
there.
sharing this. We'll be also sharing this YouTube link on the Discord server, so you can access it there again.
Perfect. What are the timings of the exam? That is the last question. Yeah, can you just answer that
Yeah, we'll
final
be
thing, Jay?
announcing that in the Discord server. So join it.
Perfect. So this link tree, we'll keep it in the description. It's already there in the comments and we've shared it with you. So yeah, just click on the link tree. It's also there in the Instagram account. All the other updates we'll share there only. If you have any doubts, you can just reach out to us there since it's already 9. So we'd like to wrap the stream up. So yeah, that's it. Bhargavi, Joseph, do you guys have anything that you want to add before we end the session?
Not really, but this is a great opportunity, guys. Make sure you register in time, and after registering, be sure to complete the course.
True. Yeah, fine, guys. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining this live stream and asking all your doubts. Anything else, we will try our best to clarify that on Discord. And yeah, I hope this was a good session for all the juniors to understand what GDSE is and all years to get to know about this Cloud Jam. I hope you guys enjoyed all the sessions that we've been holding. We'll try to have doubts clarification also regularly, and we had a very recent Git and GitHub workshop also, which you can find on our YouTube channel. That's it. Good luck to everyone that's going to become a new member of GDSE, and good luck to everyone that's going to join us on this Cloud Study Jam journey. That's all. Yeah, I'll end the stream in 1 minute. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you, Jay, Bhargavi, and Joseph, and Shuja for clarifying everyone's doubts and explaining things.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for attending the session and clarifying your own doubts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone's saying thank you. Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
Hope to see you soon again in the doubt clarifications, and just feel free to reach out on Discord also.
Yeah.
I'll end the stream now. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
End stream.